Okay, let's get started. Fortunately, today's stream is going to have to be super short because I spent most of the morning resetting the SMC on my Mac to get it to talk to my monitor. We need to connect to all our stuff. I'm going to turn the NAS back on. Just had a power failure last night. Okay. Well, let's open up Postgres and there we go. While the NAS boots up. So let's do something today to kind of test what we were looking at yesterday. So I'm going to write a simple test just to check out the custom marshalling and unmarshalling that we were looking at yesterday for one of my types. So the specific type in question is let's go to let's call this project test custom type. Okay. So we're going to net we get PGX and PGX type. Okay. And we're just going to call this test type. And it's going to be in the package main, since this is just going to be a little main program. Main. In the great tradition of Hello World programs. Okay, we're good to go. So let us define a type. And this resolution struct is going to have what we decided were width, height, int, and scan was a room. All right. And so we are going to connect to the database. Let's go ahead and I believe, what was my database name? So this is something I do in a lot of my programs. I actually use an environment variable like this because this is the way I'll probably do it in a production application. So I just keep doing it the same way I would do it normally. So we're just going to connect to the database. Nope, we don't want database. There we go. So we're going to connect to the database. It returns a con error, right? Con error. And error is not equal to nil. We're just going to bail. And we'll print out the error. Okay. So with the connection, we are going to start by just doing a simple query and no args. Actually, we'll do query. Yeah, we'll do query for now. And again, if error not equal to nil, let's not forget to do this defer. Oops. All right, so we're going to bail if the query fails, and for stop next, we're going to do rows.scan. In this case, our destination will be an int. And error. Let's not. Yes, I know it's a very short program and it'll close and clean up on exit, but you might as well just get into the habit of closing stuff as appropriate. You know what we can do. So if I run this, okay, so everything's working. So now that everything's working, let's start adding in our custom type. So so we'll do a connect config, so we need a con config. pgx new and just use that instead of this. Okay, wasn't it happy? Oh, we could get an error, right? Okay, so we could get an error, and this just slots right here. Okay. It's gotta be a pointer. Nope, can't be a pointer. It has to be, no. Cannot use type conconfig. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't see. pgx parse config. Okay, let's get rid of that. And we'll pass it a DE or I. Okay, we're good. So let's take a look at the con config. And what type is after connect? After connect func takes a context and a con. So I believe it can return an error, so let's see. Yes, it can return an error, so Cannot use func ctx. Cannot use func ctx context con error. Type is func ctx context. So what's the type again? So the type is, oh, pgcon. Interesting. There we go. Everyone's happy now. Okay. So what can we do with con? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Cancel request, copy from. Nope. So what else can we do? Let's see. So what can it do? So All right, let's go to the interwebs. So let's go to PGX custom type. Array mapping, JSON, so that's a custom type support. All right. Example custom type test.go. So let's look at github.com jackc pgx type. Nope. 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 And let's make sure we're using v4. All right, so example custom type test. Test util maybe? Nope. Composite type test, maybe it's in here. Okay, let's take a look at what this is doing. Okay, so PG type. Nope. So he defines a new okay. Where does he actually register that type? Here we go. New composite type. Oh, I see. And that's off PG type. PG type, new composite type. And we want to call this resolution. And then it has a set of composite type fields. So PG type composite type fields. And this is going to be width and PG type. Okay. Height. And scan. Oh, right. So now we're going to say con.con. Huh. It's a type of con. It's a regular con, isn't it? Can I get nope, I can't get there from here. Interesting. Okay, well, I can't do it there. Get rid of this. And we can get rid of this. Okay. So con. Right. Okay. New composite type. Does that return an error? And if error not equals nil, log.fatal f failed to register. Oh, let's move this up. New type. All right, so now what do we do with the C type? Where do I get my oid? Oid. Is there a variable oid? Oh, okay. So we get the oid from the database. So context.background. select my type, reg type, void. So that suggests, so if we go into the database, Postgres. We're going to go to localhost, hash user, and file hash, I believe. So let's test that connection. All right. Okay, so if we go into the database and we take a look at object types, there's resolution, right? Okay. And is OID a type? Oh no, it's just a int32. Shouldn't need to be explicit. Okay. If okay, at this point we've gotten OID, right? So we've got our OID, and then we register the type. BG type. Let's go ahead and fill in all fields. Value, what's the value? The value is the new composite type. So C type is the value. Name should be the name of my type. And we can just do C. And this is my OID that I got from the database. All right. Why is it not happy with my OID? Let's take a look. Interesting. Cannot use type. Oh, uint32. All right, now we're happy. Select. Let's see. Postgres custom type literal. Make sure we're using 13. Let's see. Select resolution. J. Does that work? Let's do this. Table foo, ID, int, primary key, and res is resolution. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's do insert foo. Ten p. So let's execute that. All right. Because I hate red squigglies, let's go ahead and just put a semicolon there. All right. Okay, so we got foo. Select select res from foo. And let's make this a stringer. Func our resolution string return as printf. Oh, let's give it square brackets so we can tell it's not just database stuff. D at, and we're going to send out the r.width, r.height, scan. Okay. So now let's run this. Failed to scan. Failed to scan. So we're down in here. We failed to scan. Unable to assign to int star. Oh. Okay, there we go. That is our custom type. So let's just, for future reference, if I ever want to look at this code again, I see what it does. Let's start with this. So here we retrieve the void for our custom type. Here we create the custom type and we register the custom type with our connection. All right, so cool. Okay, that's how we deal with a custom type. The annoying thing is that we can't set it. We would need, let me see, con. If we look at this, so this is the after connect func. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for us. So really what we need Can I make this a PGX? Ooh. And what about with a pool? Let's rename this. Rename pool. Before connect, after connect, and it takes a con. Yeah, it's happy there, right? So we can do this and move this up here. And this will be under con. To move our comment as well. And that's on con. And oh, the oid goes in there as well. Okay, so let's see. PGX pool. Let's rename that pool config. Okay. So when the pool acquires a new connection, after the connection is established, we should run this. After connect is called after connection is established before it's added to the pool. So the connection is created before it's added to the pool. We register this to register this new composite type with the connection. Okay, I think that's what we want to do because I don't think. So if I look in PGX pool, is there a way to set this at the pool level? Probably not, because I have to interrogate the database to do this. And so the pool is just, pool starts out empty basically. So con equals pool dot acquire. And I believe this con error. If error not equals nil, Okay, so now if I run it, let's see if it works. Missing go sum entry. Puddle. Missing go sum entry for wait, where was that? Jaxie puddle. Oh, interesting. Okay. Before acquire. Try that. Interesting. So I get it to work for the connection. Now why can't I get it to work with the pool so that I automatically configure that whenever I acquire a connection from the pool? So let's take a look at resolution. Let's put a breakpoint in here. Oh, that's not a bad breakpoint. Let's put a breakpoint there. Let's run it. Do we run it? Okay, it doesn't look like we're executing after connect. Let's try before acquire, and it does not look like we're actually going through this. So pool but if this needs to be pulled up here, and this becomes pool config. Of course, this becomes con query row. So now, let's see if we hit that big breakpoint. Yes, we're hitting that breakpoint. Yep, okay. So, all right. So with a pool, we need to set up in the pool configuration before we create the pool. So it's really step one, create pool configuration. Step two, and I think we want this actually rather than before acquire, after connect. And this returns an error. And this returns nil. And instead of fatals, these should be return error. Connect to the pool. Actually, let's create the pool. And step four, profit. So now if I run this, I should get a nice clean. Yep, okay, we're good. All right. So that's what I need to do to register my custom type in my application. All right. All right, I think that's it for today. Kind of longer than I expected, but I had some annoying issues getting my Mac Mini to actually recognize the monitor, and the only way I can seem to do it is by doing a system SMC reset if it's been off for longer than a short amount of time. So that is annoying AF. All right.